Hello, welcome once again to Taxonomy's classroom on the net, a place where mathematics is made simple for your understanding. From the previous video, we talked about addition of integers using the number line. So we want to continue the addition of integers, but this time around using the absolute value method or absolute value strategy. When we talk of absolute value, we are saying that an absolute value of a number is its distance from zero, the distance between the number and zero on the number line. So if you have a number line, let's say our number line, then we have 0, we have, let's say, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. We know the distance is interval. So we can say that if I am jumping from 0 to 1, I am jumping at an interval of 1. So the distance in this case will be 1. I may not be adding a negative to it. Likewise, if I'm jumping from 0 to 1 on the right, I am still jumping an interval of 1. If it is meter, it will be 1 meter to the right, 1 meter to the left. So if I'm asked to find, the symbol for absolute value is 2 bar. So let's say I have absolute value of 1. We are saying that is a distance from 0, the distance of the number from 0. So from 0 to 1, the distance is what? 1. We are not taking into consideration the sign. Likewise, the absolute value of 1 itself is also what? 1. The distance from 0 to 1 is 1. Absolute value of -3 is a distance from 0 to the -3, and that is going to be 1, 2, 3, +3. Absolute value of 3, that is distance from 0 to 3, will also be what? 3. So when we're talking of absolute value here, we are regarding positive numbers, because the distance, we don't add direction to the distance. It is only the distance that we take into consideration. So with this, we also have two methods. We also have two methods. Method 1 is when the sign of the two integers or three integers you want to add are the same. When the sign, that is -1 plus -5, same sign, the sign is the same. -10 plus -2 plus -6, they are all negative. So we can say that the signs are the same. So when the signs are the same, what we do is that we add their absolute value. We add the absolute values of the two integers or the integers. Then 2, we give the answer the same sign as the two original integers. So if originally they are all -2 plus -3, we are going to give the answer a negative sign. So for example, we have -3 plus -1. -3 plus -1. So we are saying that what is the absolute value of -3? I believe that will be 3. The absolute value of -1, that will also be what? 1. We are asked to add the absolute values. Step 1, add the absolute value. So we are adding 3 plus 1, which is 4. Then since they have the same sign, the sign will be added to the answer. The sign is negative. So -3 plus -1 will give us -4. -4 because the two signs are negative. Likewise, if I'm asked to add, let's say, -7 plus -3, -7 plus -3. From here, what is the absolute value of -7? I think that will give us what? 7. What is the absolute value of negative 3? That will also give us what? 3. So when we add these two, we get what? 10. What is the sign of the original two numbers? Negative. So the answer becomes negative 10. That is adding integers which have the same sign. So when we have negative 1 plus negative 1, the absolute values of negative 1 is 1. The absolute value of this negative 1 will also be what? 1. So it means we are having 2. What is the original sign? The original sign is negative, so we have negative 2. So that is how we add integers that have the same sign. The same as 3 plus 7, which can also be written as plus 3 plus 7. That is positive 3 plus positive 7. They have the same sign, plus plus. We find the absolute value 3, absolute value 7, total 10. So positive 10, which is the same as what? The 10 that we have. That is where we are adding the integers with absolute value that have the same sign. The second step or method is when we have different sign, when the signs are different. So step 1 is that we subtract the smaller absolute value from the bigger absolute value. The two signs are different, so we take away the smaller one from the bigger one. Then when we are done, we give the answer the same sign as the integer with the greatest or the greater absolute value. Simply put, the two numbers, which one is bigger? The absolute value of that number, which one is bigger? So let's take, for example, negative 12 plus 13. Negative 12 plus 13. So right away, absolute value of negative 12 will give us 12. Absolute value of 13 will also give us what? 13. These are the two numbers we are having. But we are asked to subtract the smaller absolute value from the bigger one. We are subtracting the smaller one from the bigger one. And that will give an answer of what? 1. 12 minus 13 will give us what? 1. So now, we are looking at these two. They said after we do, it says subtract the smaller absolute value from the bigger one. So we take away 12 from 13, give the answer the same sign as the integer with the word greater absolute value. The integer with the greater absolute value. And with this case, if you look at 13 and 12, which one have the greatest absolute value? It is 13. And the sign for 13 is positive. So we have what? 1. Positive 1. Because the signs are different. So if in case I have negative 9 plus 7, negative 9, as in this place, we are going to have our positive 9 if you find the absolute value. This case, we are going to have positive 7 if you find the absolute value. We have to subtract the smaller one from the bigger one, and that will give us 2. 7 from 9 will give us 2. Looking at the 2, this is the biggest absolute value. What is the sign is it having? It's having negative, and that negative will come with our answer. So it means that negative 9 plus 7 will give us negative 2 if you are adding. So absolute values of the two numbers, subtract the smaller one for the bigger one, give the sign to the answer with the absolute value that have the biggest absolute value. I think let's add this negative 6 plus 8 plus negative 4. We can take it 2 first. So the absolute value of negative 6 will give me 6. Absolute value of 8 will give me 8. So with this, I am subtracting 6 from 8 to get 2. The biggest absolute value is 8. What is the sign? It's positive, so we have positive 2. So that means we are having positive 2 plus negative 4. Then absolute value of positive 2 is 2. Absolute value of negative 4 is also 4. We perform subtraction, smaller from the bigger. That gives us 2. The biggest absolute value is 4. The sign is carrying is what? Negative. So this also gives us negative 2. So it means negative 6 plus 8 plus negative 4 give us negative 2. I believe by now we can be able to add integers. It's not necessarily showing the absolute value calculation. If I'm asked, I can still do it without the showing of the absolute value. Since now I understand, let's say I have 7 plus negative 2 plus minus 10. If I'm asked to add this, straightforward, I know the absolute value of 7 is 7. Absolute value of negative 2 will still give me 2. That of negative 10 will still give me what? 10. So this, if I add, subtracting this from this will be 5. If it is 5, the biggest absolute value is 7. The sign that the 7 is having originally is positive. So I go ahead and add my 10 as negative to it. Absolute value will be 5. Absolute value will be 10. We subtract 5 from 10, and that will give us 5. The biggest absolute value among 5 and 10 will be 10. The sign that 10 have from the question is minus. So it means that minus 5 is the answer if I add 7 plus minus 2 plus minus 10. I believe by now we can be able to do that. So if we're able to do that, then try this. Then we will continue with it in the next video. If this information is something good to you, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.